Hey guys, how's your day going? This is Ersnick, ERSNC, with a new video from Mind of an Aspie. So, enjoy. Today, I'd like to talk about the new teaser trailer for Robert Pattinson's Batman and the batsuit that was revealed, or at least part of it. And, yeah, it looks interesting, I suppose. It definitely has a combination of new tech with, like, it kind of, like the cowl, or at least part of the cowl that you see, and the collar kind of reminds me of the 60s Batman, Adam West style. But the breastplate kind of reminds me of more modern Batman, particularly Arkham. So, this might not be Bruce Wayne. This might not be the original Batman. This could be a second generation Batman, or I feel like this is a legacy Batman. Like, this is someone who's taken up the mantle after someone else. Maybe it is Bruce Wayne who's taken up the mantle after another hero who was the Batman. Maybe it's, to me personally, especially considering the emblem seems to be made out of a gun or two guns, I feel like maybe, like, this could be either, this could even be Thomas Wayne, like, from freaking Flashpoint, where Bruce and Martha, well, technically just Bruce died, and Thomas became a Batman of sorts, a very harsh Batman, a very violent Batman, who actually used the gun that was used to kill his son as his main weapon. Like, he would execute his rogues gallery with it, like, straight up brutal. Which might be interesting, who knows, that could be cool. This could be Bruce Wayne taking up the mantle, I don't, of his father. Like I said, this could be a legacy character. This could be Jason Todd, who, if you've read the comics, after his supposed death, he was brought back. He was killed by the Joker, and then he was brought back by Ra's al Ghul for one reason or another. It depends on the source material. Like, in Under the Red Hood, the movie, he was brought back because Ra's felt guilty. I'm not feeling very well, so please excuse the drippy nose. It's, oh god. He felt guilty. Ra's al Ghul felt guilty because basically he used Joker as a distraction to keep Batman off his back, and the Joker used this opportunity as an excuse to, in the movie, to kill Jason Todd, who was the second Robin, and that really screwed him. That really messed Batman up because he felt really guilty about that, and he didn't take on another Robin for years. I know conflicting sources say that the entirety of the Batman mythos takes place over a 5-year period. Yeah, I don't believe that at all. But anyways, Jason gets brought back by Ra's al Ghul for one reason or another, and he basically loses his fucking shit. And he finds out that Batman didn't take revenge on the Joker, and he takes this as a slight against himself. So he takes on the mantle of the Red Hood because of one of the many origins of the Joker. And his main weapons were twin pistols. Like, by the way, Jason's design as the Red Hood was really freaking cool. It's like a weird futuristic biker helmet with a leather jacket and everything. It's very edgy, but at the same time, it's not edgy to the point where it's like cringe. It's actually very cool, almost. Like, it's not trying to be it's not cool for the sake of cool. Like, it's very functional, which I think is part of the reason why it works so well. Anyways, eventually, at one point, during the 52? New 52? Batman supposedly died. Actually, this has happened a couple of times where Batman supposedly died, and several people have come out of the woodwork trying to replace him. like where Bruce Wayne has supposedly died, and several people have come out of the woodwork trying to replace him. Jason Todd's tried to take on the mantle of the Batman at least twice. Once he was extremely violent, and he just shot everyone he could. And then there was another time when Dick actually asked him to take on the mantle of the Batman, and I don't know what that was about. Like, I guess Dick didn't want to be the Batman because he wanted to be his own hero. Like, that's why he became Nightwing, because he wanted to be his own hero. Which is fine, whatever. But, yeah, I feel like the gun emblem might belong to him. It might belong to Thomas Wayne. I feel like if this is Bruce Wayne, and he is the first Batman, the gun emblem, it doesn't fit. It doesn't work. It doesn't make sense to me, because Batman wouldn't be fixated on the weapon. I don't feel like he would be. I don't know. You could argue that he uses it to motivate himself or whatever, but I just feel like he would, like in Gotham, right? He found Joe Chill, he confronted him, and he realized that, you know what, I can't get revenge on you. It would make me no better than you. So he walks away, and then Joe Chill went and shot himself because, I don't know, depression or whatever. I'm not really sure. Maybe it was guilt. I don't think it was guilt, but whatever. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure why. I remember in Brave and the Bold, which, by the way, surprisingly, as much as I hate the Silver Age, Brave and the Bold, which takes a lot from the Silver Age, isn't a bad show. So, yeah, weirdly enough, I don't like the Silver Age of comics, but I actually kind of enjoyed Brave and the Bold, the Batman cartoon. So, there's actually where Joe Chill actually finds out that somehow he finds out that Batman is the way he is because of something Joe Chill does. I don't think he figures out exactly what it was or who Batman is, but he figures out that, oh yeah, Batman exists because of me. And he decides, to reveal it to the underworld. Hey, Batman exists because of me. And everyone, he thinks he's going to get accolades or whatever. It's like, he thinks they're going to praise him or whatever. And no, they're all pissed at him because Batman, as much as many of Batman's rogues respect him, at the same time, they hate the fact that he keeps getting in their way. They understand he wants to help, or at least some of them do, but at the same time, they don't like that that Batman gets in their way. So, yeah, I don't think I don't feel like Bruce Wayne would keep the gun that killed his parents. I definitely don't think he would make it part of his emblem. So maybe this is Thomas Wayne. I mean, this is an Elseworlds movie, which I hope it's something interesting. Like, maybe this is the second generation Batman. Maybe this is Thomas Wayne Batman. Maybe this is Jason Todd. Maybe this is Bruce Wayne after having taken the mantle up after someone else originally had it. I remember also in Brave and the Bold where Batman finds out that his father was during a costume party, was dressed up as like some sort of like bat creature, and he actually stopped the mob or whatever robbing the party. And I thought that was cool, and Batman thought that was cool, that he was technically walking his father's footsteps. So maybe this is Batman, this is Bruce Wayne taking up the mantle after his father originally had it. But I feel like the Jason Todd one is the most likely, because I don't know, the trailer has a lot of, like, I know it's the red lighting, but at some points when the costume's at the right angle, the emblem seems to be splashed in red, and as far as I'm concerned, red is definitely the signature color of Jason Todd. Like I said, he was the Red Hood. He definitely the more violent of the Batman's wards. When he took on the mantle, aside from Azrael, who was just crazy as hell, he was definitely the most violent. Jason was definitely the most violent Batman aside from Azrael. So yeah, maybe I feel like this might be Jason Todd, and I mean, it wouldn't be that out of the, it's so far out of the question. It wouldn't be the first time multiple people have taken up the Batman and mantle, and it certainly wouldn't be the first time people have taken up a bat-like persona. I wanted to bring in the three Jokers into this, but I had this all planned out originally, but now, oh well. So yeah, that's my thought. I think this Robert Pattinson's Batman might be Jason Todd. If it is, that's cool. If he isn't, well, I still hope for a good movie. I still hope the movie is pretty good. Maybe it's maybe it's Jason Todd. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's Thomas Wayne. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? I still feel like this might be really cool. Actually, now that I think about it, considering we didn't see much of the cowl, no. If it was, I was going to say this might be Owlman, but no, if it was Owlman, we would have seen the beak or something. No, this isn't Owlman. This is absolutely not Owlman. But yeah, the gun emblem definitely makes me feel like it's either Thomas Wayne or Jason Todd. But if it isn't, that's cool. I'm hoping for a good movie. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it, and I hope to see you guys next time. And don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. I've only used that thing myself a couple of times. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.